Hey guys, if you don't know me, I'm Everlast, and I used to be the rank 1 Vi, peaked 600 LP Master EU West, and today, if you're unsure how to play Vi, where to path, where to go, what to build, what to max, when to do objectives, how to play the different matchups, I'm going to talk through the whole thing today. I'm just going to queue up and explain my thought process, how I do everything, how I plan my games, and everything. So you kind of get some insight into how I'm thinking, hopefully transfer onto you. So let's just queue right up and get into it.
Still tired of doing nothing, pretty boy? Let's get to work.
Right, guys, we're into it. I want to take you through the Champion Select too, because there's a lot of decisions being made, even from the Champion Select. And if you're not doing so, it's really hurting your gameplay because there's so much to learn and prepare yourself for to when you get in game. And that way, it's easy not to get distracted and led away by bad calls, and it's easier to know what is important, make some sort of a game plan. Sometimes you have to adjust, but then we'll talk about it. But it's very important to make plans in the early game, also knowing what to ban. So at the moment, I've been banning a lot of Ludo because she's been so prioritized. I've seen her a lot. She's really hurtful to Vi, and it's actually really hard to play against. So that's been very difficult. We're playing as Nami. Awesome. I like playing as Nami. I'm comfortable picking here. Support is the most important lane, in my opinion, to see the pick from when you're playing Vi. That's where you have the most amount of counters. You got so many. You got Renata, you got Zillion, you got Zyra even, which can be a bit annoying. Poppy, Rakan. There's many of those champions that is actually quite difficult to play against. Milio, Janna can be very annoying. So seeing the support is very important. The jungle matchups, some of them are difficult, but I care less about those, actually. So here, a very good Vi game so far. So we're playing against champions that is easy to hit the Q on. We're playing against low CC so far, which is very nice. It's very easy to see the CC. It looks like we're playing as Briar, so that'll be a very good matchup for us. I haven't decided on the rune page quite yet. So let's see what the enemy is gonna do. Okay, they're picking Squishy. Brand 2, which is okay. They're going with Wukong. If it wasn't a Wukong there, I could have actually been comfortable playing like a full AD Halo Blades type of game here, but that's very difficult doing into Wukong. So here, got quite a lot of good ultimate targets, but I'm still gonna go Shield Bash Revitalize. I just think it's so good this season. They buffed it, the buffed Vi's passive, so Shield Bash does always like 1500 damage in a game, and Revitalize does like twice amount of that in shielding and healing, so it's just very, very nice. So here, immediately, I see it's it kind of depends who's on top lane, whether it's Briar or Wukong. It's probably going to be Wukong in the top lane. So I most likely want to invade the Briar. That's a very good thing to do, but we're going to see. So pathing bot here looks like the most viable options. There's double poke and pretty all in game. So let's see when we get in game. Here we go. So it is Wukong on the top side into Aatrox. I'm probably not going to play for that lane. So I will path bot because this is actually like pretty aggressive lanes on both sides. I will go Gustwalker because many of the enemy champions I can quite easily pick off, and the mobility is going to be very nice. The Moss Stomper is also very good. It works well with Shield Bash, and I do think it's pretty underrated actually. People say it's just a shield, but it kind of acts like a Mountain Soul, and it's very nice to sustain in the jungle later on to the game too, because if you get poked down, you can easily take camps without taking any damage and also only get the healing. That's actually very nice. And you get the reset even if you're fighting for a Drake, for example. It can help you tank like 500 damage in a team fight, so it's very nice. So here, make sure you cover. Know what the enemy team. They're most likely not going to invade mid-level 1. If they do, can be a good idea to board this or this if they have a dash, because then they can jump over this. For example, a Graves level 1 can easily invade you, or a Nidalee. Some of those champions, Kindred, can jump over this wall, Kane, and they can get into this position and then kind of late invade you on your red buff. But Briar, very unlikely to do this. So I'm just going to stop my red buff, path down, because it's very aggressive. Top is probably just gonna chill a bit. They have double TP, not anything too aggressive. Mid lane is pretty hard to gank for a Vladimir because he has no CC and pretty low damage in the early game. If Katarina gets low, maybe we can look for an opportunity, but most likely we're just gonna path into bot here. We don't know yet if we're gonna full clear or not. There's no rule. It all depends on the conditions of the game. That's very important to know. I see many trying to look for cheat codes. Do you full clear every game? Do you look for a gank after level 3? You always look for a gank. Sometimes I've done red into top gank because enemy was kind of low from level 1 and used the flash. So then I would just go for a level 1 gank. Or like my level 2, but they're still level 1. So anything is possible. Just do what gives you the most gold in the moment. That's very important. Just gonna clear like normal here. Nothing much going on. Pretty quiet. Aatrox taking some damage, but I'm not gonna be able to gank this Wukong. Looks unlikely. He's kind of half HP, but got him escape. Probably gonna hit level 3 before I get there. And Aatrox is kind of low, so you could potentially not be able to help me there. And by ganking top there, you're also giving away a lot of information to Briar and helping them out quite a bit. So here, I'm actually gonna move into the bot side jungle because I do think Briar started top side maybe. If she didn't, I can still go for the gank bot lane. So now we know she's on top side and I can still go for this gank. It looks pretty good to go on Nanami here. Or the brand even. Try to ping them so they can go in. Nice, and we kill him. He was greedy with flash there. Beautiful. So here, I plan on full clearing, but there came up an opportunity either for an invader or just go for the gank behind, because I knew that wasn't boarded. You need to pay attention to your minimap because you're gonna get a lot of information from there, because then I would know if they have boarded it, because I can see from the movement whether they walked up here and then stopped, walked back. This information is so important as a jungler. So you're gonna ping a bit of danger on the top side because Briar is there. It's part of your job. Let him know. If he still dies, then happens. You did what you could, right? But gotta be able to communicate and stop what the enemy team jungler wants to do. Here we're gonna instantly reset, nothing to do. Top side is spawning, got items. So I'm gonna go with triple longsword. Components are very nice in the early game. I do think Phage is pretty good. That movement speed is quite nice, but triple longsword, very nice. 30 AD. AD is what you want on buy in the early game because she got really low base AD, but very good AD scaling. So that's why AD is very valuable. She was actually able to. He's gonna TP back. Take my quirks there because I was a little bit delayed from the gank on the bot side, so I actually consider skipping my blue buff, take Grump, and then reset and be here on time. That's actually what I should have done. That's good jungling by Briar. She's punishing me, but if I'm good there, or if I play this better, time my camp better on the first respawn, I would have been able to know that I could take the Grump, then I would reset, and then I would meet Briar here actually with triple longsword, and she has no longsword, so we would definitely win that fight. And then they don't get the dives. That's a small detail, but makes such a big difference. So it's very important to know. Briar is most likely in the bot side.
I left Powder all alone. If I had been
There she is.
No, I can't go down that road.
I'm going to get another hit. So she's running away. I gotta be careful of Nami. It's fine. I'm out. But here, I actually would have started Drake. We pushed her off. We made her half HP. The enemy bot side moved to try to save her. So now my bot lane we got pushed. And now we have fire bot. Sarina needed the recall. And now we can get Drake. She's most likely going to cross over and try to play for grubs. kind of counter me. I'm actually gonna ping my first. He's prepared to move, and maybe even Vladimir, and we can go straight over here and contest because we are stronger. And if we're stronger, I want to play fight. She might even have just reset it, and then we're just gonna able to start this for free. I'm just giving up the Scudder Crab on both sides here. Take these grubs because I can, right? So this was kind of our only play. That or resetting. She ended up resetting, and now we can just Scud. We got Drake for absolutely free because we have better recoil timers. Need to be careful over ultimate. Probably aimed it. She used the top here. I'm gonna smite this and get out because she got items. She got level on me because she resetted after me, right? And she also got a kill from that first dive. So I'm not gonna be able to fight her. I can take my rub off though. And then we can play. Should ping him. It's important in this stage of the game to not panic and not go for any like rush ganks. That'd be a huge mistake. Because we're doing fine, and in the mid game is really when we get strong. As why. Because our AD skillings are so valuable, our ultimate is so important, so that's really when we get the bigger power spike. I wish I could have punished right a little bit earlier, but that mostly came from the late reset. That small detail, but such a big difference. Because I could have punished her way harder if I didn't. And the game would pretty much be over from that one decision. That's just important to note, or later, be very precise about that first respawning camp. Very key, so she's probably on bot side somewhere. You can take this, get level 7. And I would like to play bot side here. Now I got no camps. Now I'm okay playing because I pretty much have no weakness in this moment, except for my Krugs, but they're pretty hard to invade and they're quite far away from everything she wants to do. I'm gonna go for lane gank here because I got some extra time. We can just go on the brand. Should be able to get both.
Next round's on me.
Be careful. Nice, and we save ultimate. Now we instantly reset, and we can maybe attack her on the top side. That was really, really big. Because we knew she was boss high, right? It was kind of her only play. It was our only play. I wish I could have picked up boots there, but we weren't able to. But she's still dead for 4 seconds. So I got a pretty much 15-second advantage on her. So that means that pretty much what the time equal. We got the river. But since I got some extra time, I'm going to be able to attack her on the blue. So I'm going to ping this. Because we knew she did bot side, right? But she didn't take the top side. So I would very much like to play for this. Because now we're the strong one. Because we got items. And there she is. Messed up the smite. And we kill her. Very big. Okay, they sort of tried to move, but they couldn't really. If Wukong pushes the next, he's gonna reset. So I consider ganking, but since I got my ultimate, maybe I could have killed him. Because he was playing that a bit greedy. Nevertheless, this is guaranteed gold and taken away from the Briar. I'm actually considering something here that is... I'll take back. Oh, I almost got the Q into E there. That way, yeah, Katarina definitely dies. So I expected Briar not to come over here. If I did, I could have probably won it even cleaner. Nevertheless, I thought he would go here. So I actually considered going between the towers. And then go to fighter. Well, since I'm a little bit delayed, I'm not going to be able to invade her at the red buff. But now, at this stage of the game, I'm ahead. I'm stronger. Oh no. she just has to take the L there. There we go. A little bit greedy from this. We can probably kill her here though. That's what I was gonna say, is that when you're ahead, you want to play to contest, because... Oh no. I could have played for grubs, but I knew she wanted to go to her bot side, because that's where her camps are, and Drake is up, and my bot camps are up. So I never want to just like take the grubs there, even though grubs are nice. I don't have to give anything, since I'm stronger. I can just like get in her jungle, contest what she wants to contest, whether that's on bot side, so I will go bot side. If you're behind, then you should do the opposite, right? And try to play for what she wants. So now I got some vision here. So if she decides to go for top side or try to go for grubs, I will most likely spot her out. And so now I'm going to try to take Drake and then move over to grubs. And just ignore my bot side, because now she maybe took one camp on the bot side, but most likely went to top side, so I'm going to try to test her. So if I just take these camps, she can take grubs and take my top side, because that's weak, right? There she is, you know. That's what I expected. Very close. I get the ult from Wukong there before he goes into the bush. It's just a little bit late there. A little bit unfortunate. I'm gonna see if she stays.
Why does everyone always change for the worse?
I can maybe kill. Yeah. I had a feeling Briar would stick around. Am I dead? I don't think so. Just dodge this. That was fine. Nice. You can always Q her her stun when she's sleeping towards you. You can actually Q that one. And now Grubs is gone, but that's fine for me. We got 2 Drakes and we got 2 Grubs from earlier. They got 1 Grubs. Just there for 12 seconds.
Living? Not so much.
So we can take her Grump, which is spawning. Maybe dive top lane. We can see what we want to do here. Oh, that's actually gone. I didn't expect it to be gone. Ooh, close, close. So I actually don't want to do Herald here, because I got all my camps up. And those are more valuable. Herald is actually quite bait. Especially if you have all camps up. If you're taking all your camps, definitely do the Herald. Like, it's good. And it helps you break open towers. But when I'm sitting on... I have 6 camps up right here. If I take the Herald for like... Take me about a minute. I'm giving Briar so many options, because I got all my camps up. She can take away these camps, she can pressure bot side, and they will also get information on me from taking the Herald. Which I don't want. I'm stronger. I don't want to trade objectives. I want to contest. So, Aatrox would very much love to do this. He can, if he wants to. But just like if Aatrox had 2 minions crashing on his tower, he wouldn't want to do Herald. It's the same for your jungle if you have your whole bot side up, right? It's pretty much the same thing. So if I were to take Herald, they would know that I'm not on bot side, and they could try to 5S here, for example. But since they don't know, they can't risk it, and that way I get my entire bot side, and we can still go to Herald, because that's not going to be gone, right? I'm just paying attention to where the enemy bot lane is going. I don't remember if her red buff is up. That's pretty bad for me. Oh, there she is. Here.
Still can't believe I joined the enforcers.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I want to try to fight her. She might send her Wukong down. Maybe I should have played bot there instead of trying to move over here for this play. Aatrox wasn't able to join me because he's catching the wave. And now I left my Ezreal weak, so maybe I should have played for that gank actually. Maybe a mistake on me. But it's alright, we got a nice reset, got a lot of gold. 1 minute until Drake. If we get that, we're in a very good position in this game, because pretty much when Baron spawns, they're going to be forced to choose between giving us soul. So don't use your Q on this here if you don't have any information in this push, because it leaves you very weak. You're getting jumped on by Bride and Katarina. We didn't see them. It's a very quick way to throw. This, not gonna take this because I don't need XP to get a level up. Got my level 11. I also got my, if I had like 1 stack left on jungle item, I needed something for like level 11, I would have probably greeded for some of these caps. Now I want to play the positioning because I'm not gonna get anything more before this rate, which is extremely important. Slimy. Now we were able to get some vision, we get pressure, we get mid push, and Katarina moves top.
Dreams and goals.
They're trying to collapse on Vladimir. I'm actually coming here. Hopefully he fights. I wish he kited a bit more. Oh well. He played for damage there instead of playing for the fight as I think. Oh, I messed up. I moved a little bit. Nice.
Alright, where can I get a cold one around here?
Gotta pay attention if you Wukong W's. So I can actually heal on this rate. As you can see, my pet heals me quite a bit, especially with Bai's passive. And we're still gonna be able to take this. Beautiful. Maybe we can chase this Wukong. Yes, we got a jungle item, which makes it very fast. It's probably gonna W. Oh, he W'd over here. I'm gonna see. There he is. Nice. Got him in the end. Now it's gonna be very hard for them to play, right? So, not doing anything crazy, but we're playing precise around the important timers, which are Drake, Grubs, and red buff spawn, blue buff spawn. It makes such a big difference. This is like the biggest thing that has taken me from like Diamond 4 to close to Grandmaster, and even winning against LEC players. This is like what they do better than anyone else, and how they are able to beat me so heavily. For now. Here. Maybe we can do something. Katarina? Close. Okay, let's just take the tower. There's not much I can do here, and these towers are worth quite a lot of gold. Here, I just want to reset. Baron is spawning, so we can start pressuring it. You want your team to play around those important timers. Just let them know. So I'm gonna do that in a second. So I'm gonna work on Death Dance. Pick up a pink ward. Pink ward, I don't buy too many of them. Or a control ward, which is they're now called. Because they're very expensive. Buying 3 pink wards is 300 gold, which is an entire kill in gold. It's quite crazy because you're buying it for 75 and then you give away 25. But it's 100 gold difference. So that's 1 kill 3 for 3 of them. So you gotta make them count. So now, since we're gonna play Baron, especially when we have Proud like this, I do like to buy pink wards, because then you can put a pink on Baron and you're forcing them to kind of check it all the time when you're ahead like this. And then you can often get free catches like this, for example. Oh my. Still worked even though we have terrible mechanics, which you can see. And now we can go back to Baron. And they're gonna force to check it. Then we can turn on them again, and we can just like kill them on repeat. And if we turn out to get enough kills, we can just finish it. If they don't check it, we just finish it. So many are very scared of Baron, but make sure you play around the Baron at this stage of the game when you're winning. So important. We're actually coming in half here. I'm gonna go on the Briar. Oh, that didn't go well. I think our team kind of misplayed, but it's alright. We got the Briar. They're not gonna be able to do Baron. Didn't even realize our Zyra was 0-7. Someone got hit by the Briar ult and then walked into a couple of the others, the carries, and so Zyra died very quickly. It's alright. That's not great. But we still have Soul coming up. We can play that. So the idea is still good. We were actually like very close to finishing it there. But happens. It's still completely fine. We still should be able to win this game. I need to shut down the Katarina in fight. She's very strong. She's got a lot of gold. Picked up quite a few free kills. I'm gonna kill there. Maybe we can look for him. There's Katarina. Brand has a huge shutdown. I want to try to kill him. Ult him before he gets into the bush. And then dodge the Q if you can. It's pretty big. I'm not gonna try to fight this Katarina. She's so strong and I got no ultimate. I want them to be careful because if I can just like go bot here. Briar's dead, Wukong is dead, Brand is dead, and now we can just take the Drake. And that's the thing, right? If they make one mistake and you got 3 Drakes, you can get Soul and you're most likely gonna win it. Getting Soul has like 91% win rate, plus or minus a few percentages, so you're very likely to win if you get Soul. Try to combine the smite with your abilities, like W with the E, or maximum burst. That does help quite a lot. I'm gonna go on the Katarina. Yikes. No, no. Is this up? Cheat, it wasn't up. That burn lasts forever, it's crazy. Okay, we ended up getting the Katarina in the end. She used flash and that sounds beautiful. Did I buy an extra fault armor? Oh well. Oh, 60. That's alright. I'm gonna try to get more now. I'm actually gonna sell the crop armor. It's worth because getting some magic resist is so important against this flat pan. Countering the Zorks makes a big difference. I got completely destroyed there by the magic damage. So about the build here, I haven't talked too much about the build, but that's also because I don't think the build is that important. Many put too much emphasis on the builds and not how they play. Like, regardless what I built this game, if you put me in some elos, like the build is not gonna make a difference. It's also a lot to do with how you play the build. So I decided to go 24s here because they have a lot of like individual champions, if you know what I mean. They got Katarina, likes to play a little bit by herself, Wukong, Briar. This team won't split up that much, or no group that much. They could group, but they don't got a great team fight, right? It's alright, but they don't have a lot of supportive champs. You got Nami, but all of their champs is quite easy to pick off. That's how I see it. If you're playing as Yumi, you're not going to be able to like pick off the ADC that much because she's going to be sitting on them the entire time. So, and the Lulu, this kind of champs, you're playing as Orange, you're playing as champions that loves the group, needs to team fight. It's a little bit different, and they don't have much CCs. We're able to utilize our Trinity Force and our dueling power, the DPS of it. So I'm actually putting top here. Not much more to say about it other than you want to pressure multiple lanes and you want to get these pushed up, so then you can fall back pressuring the Baron. But yeah, Trinity Force, good for dueling, good when they don't have a lot of CC. And the Black Cleaver I'm getting because they're getting some armor, right? They're getting double tab eyes, they got Hourglass and two champions, so they have a lot of armor. Black Cleaver is just very nice, so I'm gonna pin the Baron here, so team play it. Ooh, unlucky. So yeah, I would very much like my team to play around the Baron. See, like they did this fight, and whether it went good or bad, we wouldn't be able to do a whole lot with it because we're on the wrong side of the map. We need Baron to get through the base, unless we like completely ace them. But then we're just like flipping a fight, right? Now we can use the positioning, the vision advantage, all of it to just pressure Baron. Do as we did earlier. We still have a pink on Baron. We can just force them to face check. We get a kill. We can start the Baron. It's gonna be very easy. If we see Brian on both sides and we were all alive here, we could have just like immediately started Baron. Make sure we dodged the Briar ult. So Death Dance is just like a very nice item, especially in this game when the enemy team is kind of squishy. Because it and especially when they're snowballing, because if they're very squishy, you're very likely to get the reset, which makes you very tanky because you can absorb a lot of damage. You will get the reset through because you have your ultimate. You will probably make sure that one target dies, and then you get all the healing, and the damage you've taken over time just gets deleted. It's really, really good. It's such a good buy item, and it also allows you to the passive, even though they don't hit you immediately, you're gonna have absorb damage that will that Death Dance will tank. So okay, I'm gonna wait for them to face check here and we can go for them. This is the beautiful thing, right? Out again, Katarina. So she can't jump in. Oh, I tried to get E there, but she critted on me. Consider flashing. I was a bit greedy. But we still clean them all up. This is the beautiful thing, right? You just play the division. Camp the jungle, force them to face check, and then you go in for the kills. So good. So, about to build again. After completing Death Dance, I need some MR, right? Because Katarina and Brand does a lot of damage. But I do prefer the Death Dance first. You could argue for more first here, but I do think that Death Dance is an overall better item against all damages because it has the inbuilt healing and the absorb damage, right? So whether you need the armor or not, it's still going to make you very tanky. So it's just a very good item for Vi. Now, the Maw, also very good on Vi. It synergizes a lot with the bonus AD, and the Omnivamp heals you quite a lot because it's going to heal you on the W damage, the ultimate damage, the Q damage. This gives a lot of healing. It's just extremely good against, especially against like burst mages like Katarina, LeBlanc. Looks like we're just gonna get the Baron here. Now we need to play for Baron, for Elder. So I'm gonna stay on the map because I got pretty much nothing to recall, not much. I could buy a pot here, which I do think is very good, but I think it's more important with the positioning. Kind of need to get some information here. I think I need to get out.
An ally has been slain.
Vladimir was not as careful. Nice. Dodged that one. That's good. I'm gonna try to heal on the blue buff. In a poke fight, we most likely win because we got Mountain Sword, right? And especially if I dodge those kind of abilities. And now I've healed quite a bit. I'm dead. I'm mega dead, but I think we did enough for Aatrox and maybe Vladimir to be able to do something. They're quite low. Haven't got enough more. They don't need to play this quick. I'm a bit scared because they could just like wait for Vladimir. Hopefully they... Okay, they're fine, they're fine. They were too low. careful about the TP, wait for blood to come, and we're gonna be able to clean this up, I'm pretty sure. Oh my. Very much like with this. Nice, that's it. They don't have any cooldowns, right? They don't have the Wukong ultimate. They only have 3 now. There's a reset, but really well played. Well played, team. Beautiful. Wukong's still up, so I would like to secure this with Smite. They're probably just gonna take it. Likely that Wukong didn't get in here, but you never know. Okay, good. They chase him away. Beautiful. If we can kill it, maybe we can even go for the end because we got Elder and we could kind of just like force it, right? We can end here. If Blood stayed. He's resetting for a pot. Bit unnecessary. Looks like we can end. So if I'm interested in more about like builds, I got an Season 4 Ultimate Buy Guide, which goes all about in builds, when to build what, when you can play Assassin, all of that. So if you're interested in more details about it, check that out. Okay. We should just like play the Elder, play the Pro from Zyra. We should try to push this so we can pressure from multiple places. Fuck W. Oh my. Try to get out. This Brand is nasty. I'm gonna spike this for healing. Ah, we get some vision. Yeah, there's Katarina. Ah, I tried. Yeah. Man, I tried to save him. I think Aatrox maybe wins this with Elder, actually. Yeah. This fight is completely unnecessary, right? We just took so much damage on the way out. We can just let mid push, pressure it, keep the buff on, and just like kind of poke them, win with the Baron, and then we can pressure this, take this, and now they got pressure from 2 sides. If we can't end with this, now we can just like rotate over, Super Minion's gonna pressure this, and then we can take the last tower. Then if you really need to, we can wait for the Baron. They're not gonna be able to get anywhere with against triple Barons. We can just take the Baron, and then the minions just gonna win on their own. But a little bit of throwing, it's alright. I'm not able to play as clean because I'm trying to explain the things. No excuses, no excuses. Now, yeah, let's just play the Baron. No need to throw anymore. It's quite important to get those buffs, especially red buff, before you go for things. So if you don't have time, you want to pressure right away, like you, there's no need for me to do the Raptors. I'm not going to be able to get another item. So you just want to get what is important. Am I able to catch him? That would have been sick. I don't think so, but right.
Come on.
So, this is like very dumb, right? They're just like completely flipping in their base, and we're not gonna be able to do anything here. We should just like push top. Because the positioning is so bad. Maybe we can win because they're so strong. Didn't expect them to just like walk down mid and try to fight them, but I kind of should have. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let them do the thing. And take towers. They TP to the wrong tower. Beautiful. I think that's gonna be enough. And now we can get out. I was 14 damage off from my calculations. Beautiful.
And for what?
Yeah. When you hear the sound, you can channel Q. So you're ready
At
to
least
dodge.
this place is nicer than Stillwater.
Almost want to ult him there and just like smite the spell shield, but
Everyone
would have been
loves an
close, but
underdog story.
it's a little bit risky because I didn't know where everyone on the enemy team was. Yeah, we can just tank it. We got Mountain Swords, we can easily tank the Baron. Very good. I would probably like to push top here too, but maybe we don't need to because the Nexus tower is so low. So now I do think we can just push mid actually. I try to end it before Elder. We don't need to make a flip. I was a little bit greedy, but we're wasting so much time on these resets and stuff. It's so unnecessary. Oh, my bad. I shouldn't have face checked blinded there. I just like this. We can win, guys. Anyways. But it's my bad because I see my team doesn't do what I want them to do, so I need to adapt. It's so important in solo queue. You don't play with teammates, you don't have voice comp, so you just have to make what like yes, maybe initially my call is the best to just like we can just like run at them and go down mid lane. And Aatrox wants to reset for an item that won't matter at all when he doesn't have TP. It's just wasting a bunch of time. But I need to adapt to the fact that my teammates doesn't do what I want them to do, so now the conditions are different, so now I need to make another decision. Is what I'm doing now good? No, because my teammates is not in position to do the play I wanted to play. They were, after we did Baron, they were in position to do what I wanted them to do, but now when I'm moving here, okay, the conditions are changed because my Aatrox is resetting. They're moving all the way here. Someone is doing Raptors for fun. So you need to be able to adapt to the new conditions. It's so important. We're still able to get the win. Some throwing here and there, but overall, pretty clean. Yuling was quite good, shutting down the Briar. So if you did enjoy this kind of a gameplay, this kind of a guide, guys, hopefully you learned something. I really hope so. I hope you're doing good. Today is the last day before New Year's. There's New Year's Eve tonight, so I hope 2025 is going to be an amazing year for you guys. I'm going to keep creating content. Hopefully 2025 might be a big year for this channel. I really hope so, and I appreciate you very much. This year we've been having some insane growth, so I really appreciate it. So like and subscribe if you did like the video, and see you in the next one.